Oh, colorful Colorado, how I love you. So, what we're going to talk about today is a 35-acre property in southeast Colorado near Trinidad, Colorado. This is a great corridor for all you Texans coming up from all over the state and looking for a piece of that Colorado mountain action. Or if you live anywhere in the nation and you want to fly in to Denver, you are only 3.5 hours away from paradise here. So this is amazing property, 35 acres, which is more than enough for your having your privacy, your just be able to spread out to explore. This property is fantastic. So it is 40 minutes west of Trinidad, Colorado. Trinidad is a town that has everything that you need. It has shopping, it has restaurants, it has dispensaries, it has hardware stores. This has what you'll need for your weekend, week-long summer getaway. You can find it in Trinidad. Stock up, come down Highway 12 here. You'll get to get glimpses of beautiful Trinidad Lake, which is as blue as it is here, if not even more pretty. You'll get to go through the canyon drive that'll take you all the way through here. This is when you'll really start to realize you're in Colorado, and this is the real deal. Segundo has a general store, deli, and grocery store for you to get your supplies at. You'll make it here to Weston. Weston is where you'll hop on a county road, 3119, and this will take you up into the through these canyons up until the property here. This is whenever you're gonna start to you're gonna think you've seen something beautiful while you're driving up here, but you haven't seen anything yet until you make it to this subdivision. So San Pablo Canyon Road. This is this intersection right here. There's a little trash can for the owners of this subdivision, and it turns into a paved from a paved road to a dirt road that's actually very well maintained. It still can accommodate a car very easily, and you come through this canyon, and you're smelling the pines, and you're really taking in the views. You're spotting wildlife like wild turkey, deer, maybe even elk. And there's even bear that's been spotted, black bear that's been spotted in this area. I even personally saw a lynx cat and many beautiful birds while I was visiting this property. So you follow San Pablo Canyon Road until you get to this really special section that makes up Lot 17. You have the lower valley section of the property that is easy to pull into. You'll want to use your GPS points to find these points. I usually use the southwest corner point to get me close, because that's the closest one to the lower valley road. And once you've passed the neighbor's drive that branches off to the west, you'll know you're within a few yards of where the property lines begins. And down here you have a dry creek bed and this flat valley section that has power lines and has a flat section that's probably about 2-3 acres large, where you could pull your RV and camper into this section and set up camp. You could also car camp in this area, or you could hike your supplies just a few steps up into this shaded, pine-covered tall pine-covered hilltop right in here, where you can catch a breeze. You can still see out to the canyon bluffs through the trees, and you can really just start to feel like you're immersed in nature in your own property here. There's also good camping on this section of the Dry Creek bed that you can also pull off easily with a car or truck. And you also have the upper road that is a single lane road that goes along the ridge line that you can access your property from the top and get the best views that the property has to offer. So what you do here is you go about 2 miles up the road. You can see that you go in this beautiful dynamic canyon till you hit Mountain View Road to the right here, and you carve up this road. It's kind of a steep road, so use caution, and it might be better suited for a truck or Jeep, but I think that with safe driving and caution, you can actually drive a car up this road too. And you follow this steep canyon road, ridgeline road, up and around, and it brings you to a split right there. You take the split to the right, and that you come down south, and you keep coming down south until you hit this 90-degree turn in the road, and it's also at the crest of a hilltop. So you know that you entered the property. Whenever you've got to this point, you look for a power line pole that brings electricity from down the canyon wall up through here, and there's a power line pole right around this point. So that's a good landmark to know if you've got to the point where the property starts again from the top, the northwest corner. The road is very well maintained and at no cost to the owners of this subdivision. The Evergreen Gas Company actually takes care of all of this. You actually have a little turnout here that you can actually put up some chairs or camping seating area, and you could take in the view. And this view is fantastic. You get to view the mountains in the distance. So now my 3D rendering shows east and west Spanish Peak. If you look to the west here, you get the Sangre de Cristo mountain range that is also a 14,000 feet lookout. So you'll be sitting right here at your property, looking out at these beautiful mountains, looking down in the valley below where you've set up your first camp, and you'll be scoping out where the best spot in this quadrant here is to put your weekender cabin. This would be the spot because you can see the mountains to the west, you can spin around and see the mountains to the north, and then you can see all of the hills and valleys to the east and south of this hilltop view. And as you can see right here, it's a gentle rolling section of the property where you could put that cabin, that prime cabin spot right there. And you see the road continues down the eastern border of your property all the way down until it leaves the eastern border, and you actually have a turnaround that you can do if I can get over there to it. Anyways, there's a turnaround right over here where you can turn around your car, and so you don't have to worry about any unsafe turnarounds in this area. So you have this cliffside that you get to view from the bottom. That's gorgeous. you're totally isolated. You're miles and miles away from civilization. You have limited cell phone reception up here at the top, no cell phone reception down at the bottom. You have a power line that you can tap into for electricity for your cabin or RV. You have the ability to tap in a well at a couple of hundred feet in depth down here, and you could either use it for water at the lower section, or you could pipe it up this hillside and put it to your cabin right up here. So there's lots of options here. It's amazing. So um, definitely call me. I have this property priced to move. This one this is outdoorsman's dream. Fishing, hiking, camping, mountain biking, moto touring, you name it, hunting. This has it all. If it's not on the property, it's in a short drive away. There's no scarcity of things to do in this area to connect with nature. Think about how much your family would enjoy to join you out here. And this could be passed along from generations to come. So give me a call. My phone number is 512-861-1521, and my name is Jason, and I'd be glad to talk more about this gorgeous property for you.